Welcome to Carl's Aquarium. Evil puppy Bailey et al. There he is. Stand right down there. Okay, so we'll give him a mussel because he likes that. He knows. So he'll pick at that over the next little bit. We got him a week ago too. So, okay, here's our brine shrimp. Now we got 3 brine shrimp things going on. This one is now at the 36-hour mark. Okay, so it's done after this time. This is at the 24-hour mark. So this was started yesterday morning at fish feeding. And that there is at the 12-hour mark. Let's knock some of these eggs down in there. So that will be first separated tonight, because if we turn the air off now, there's not going to be anything. The cysts won't have hatched yet. Okay, in there. That was a mantis shrimp. They move like lightning. If I had a crayfish, but seeing as it's the middle of winter, let's see if the boy got back to me. Wednesday probably. I lied Thursday. Wednesday is Shauna's moving day. Okay, so yeah. See, we got a free 135-gallon tank. You'll see the video. We were doing a freshwater video, and the person was asking us if we knew anybody that wanted to buy a 135, and we explained how to do that. You put the ad on Kijiji. 35 people phone you up and say, honest ma'am, honest mister, hold the tank for me for a week and I'm going to come and get it on the weekend. And then they never show up because what they did, they spent the week looking for a better deal. Okay? Or they talk to their mom and mom won't let them move it down and into the basement or whatever. So basically later that night we got the phone call, can you come and take the tag? So we get a lot of free tanks. Here's Hermie. Those are the clownfish we got out of the free tank that we went and picked up 3 weeks ago. So see how nice that is for acclimating? And then it just overflows down into there. Okay. See, there's where I hang my brine shrimp net. Because every time I strain the brine shrimp, I just dump it in there and the fish in there eat the strained brine shrimp that are left stuck on the net. A bit of water. And then stick the jug in the water, because I always like to have my jugs clean for when I do the fish. Okay, we got fish coming on Wednesday night. Hopefully just 1 box, because I ain't got room for much. Okay. Then we take a little scoop of water, you know, put the net in it, and dump the net out. Dip the net in there for fishy, dip the net in there, put it on the hanger, and that way, we had a bunch of Africans in there, but we sold them yesterday. Customer I've had for over 20 years. Okay, so then we take our eyedropper. We got 2 different eyedroppers. We got this size, and we got this size. This is the one I use the most because I cut the end opening on it, so it's bigger. Okay, up with tank number 1 on system number 1. See, this is system number 1, that's system number 2, and then everybody else gets described by what they look like. Okay, so that's also brown tub system and aluminum tank system, because that's an aluminum frame around that. So we got this blower here. because we got shipped some anthias, and anthias are planktivores, okay? And they're not very bright. You've got to teach them how to eat by moving the water. So the water is basically in a big spiral here. And we just squirt the brine shrimp in front of the spiral. So, see how they run around eating it? Now those are the leer-tail anthias. Underneath the shell are the dispar anthias. Oh, there's one right there. All called madder sea perch. But they're first, what we do is we put in the frozen brine first. There's a green clown gobby, there's a yellow clown gobby, a few damsels, carpenter fairy wrasse. Just all fish that like to eat moving food. And then that's got an overflow on it. We got the water lightly running through this. And this overflow leads directly down into here. So you can see that pipe right there. That leads direct, so any food that goes over is eaten by the fish down below. We don't want it clogging up the fish tank filter. Okay, then next door, just a few damsels and stuff in here. So by putting in a little squirt, we can control how much fish food is put into each tank. Now we've had this bad fish for a week, and we put them through a regime of Prazipro. We do this for most everything because it's gentle, it's expensive. That bottle's $102 retail. I didn't pay retail. And oh, there's a little yellow clown goby. So we just put the fish through it. That way they don't have any internal parasites, and when they go into a guy's tank, they're all nice and happy and cheerful. And okay, so we're going to squirt a little bit of fish food down here. Because that's where the big head jawfish usually goes, the blackhead jawfish. Black-cap jawfish? Big mouth jaw? I don't know. I knew it when I saw the invoice. Okay. That's it down here. Okay, let's give these guys a squirt. So you got that power, that blower there. That's a snapper. A bunch of scarlet big eyes. There's a leer-tail hawkfish. Runs around eating. Okay. Now, there's a good quantity in there. You're saying, wow, there's not a lot in there. Why is that, Carl? Because I got called out in a fish emergency when I got up yesterday morning, and this one wasn't started until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's going to take a little bit more time, because it's not quite the 24 hours yet. So we'll just put her back on the bubbler. Separate this one out. We got our handy dandy separator hose. We'll tie a piece of rigid tubing to it. Okay. Oops. Okay. So we put our hose hooker on the tank there. We up here. We siphon the brine shrimp out. See, the shells are up at the top. Yeah, can you see that crab right there? We brought him back from Florida. He's a decorator sponge crab. Okay, I gotta let go, and I gotta use my finger, and as soon as the dirty water enters the hose, I stop it, Drop those eggs back in. Okay. So that one's done then. So I dip the end of that in my... See, I don't have a sink in here. My sink's over there. Well, you can't see it. It's on the other side of this wall. Actually a cool sink. It's concrete. So what I do is I put my water in there and then we siphon it down the drain hole. Okay. So. As you can see, they like brine shrimp. Look at that. There's Niger triggers, and there's also another harlequin tusk in there. And so I put the mussel in there. Oh, you did quite the number on that mussel. It's almost empty. And he's hiding. At least he thinks he's hiding. I got a theory about why fish are not that bright. Anyhow, it's coming up to 23:25, so I'll break the movie because it's going to turn it off. I'll see you all in a second.